once again standard 11th commerce, subject OCM, okay, and chapter number 11, and that is the last chapter of this syllabus. The chapter is social responsibility of business. So here social responsibility of business. In first chapter that we learn, business is totally related with the society, because in business various types of stakeholders are there, just like customers, government, society, employee, investor, owner, creditors, etc. So all are there, those who are connected with our business. So definitely our business has some social responsibilities also there, and that we can see at the time of natural and man-made calamities. Many companies are there, those who are helping another company, helping the people. Okay, for example, let us take COVID-19. So in time period of COVID-19, many companies are there, Tata, Ambani, Reliance, and many companies are there, those who are given their contribution to our country. That is a part of social responsibility. So in this particular chapter, we have to learn four topics. Number one, social responsibility concept, definition of social responsibility that we have to learn. Second one, most important, that we have to learn social responsibility towards business stakeholders. As we discussed, that various stakeholders are there, and how many stakeholders are there? Let's see. Social responsibility of business towards owners. So first one is owners. Second one, social responsibility of business toward investor. So second one, that is investor. Third one, social responsibility of business towards employee. So third stakeholders, employee, those who are working in our business organization. Number four, social responsibility of business towards customer. Our customer, those who are purchasing our goods, those who are most important part of our business. Number five, social responsibility of business towards supplier. Supplier, those who are given raw material to us, that is called supplier. Next, social responsibility of business towards government, because we have to also deal with government in the various sectors. And last, social responsibility of business towards society, the general public. So these seven stakeholders are there, and as we discuss in objective of business, first objective is monetary, and second is social responsibility, social objective. And in social objective that we learn, we have to do some work for the society. So same thing that we have to learn over here. So this is the second point. Third point that we have to learn, business unit and environment preservations, that is third unit. And fourth and last one, that is business ethics. And in business ethics, the topic is elements of business ethics. So whole chapter that they are divided into four parts, and we have to learn one by one all the 4 points, 4 parts. So today we are going to discuss about the first part of this chapter, and that is social responsibility of business, meaning as well as definition. So here that we have to learn definition of social responsibility. Okay, so social responsibility, that we have to learn definition of social responsibility, some information regarding social responsibility. Okay, so let us see with introduction part. Business is an economic activity which is done with an aim to earn profit. As we learned earlier, the main objective of doing business is to earn profit. However, we can observe many business units to perform their work in several activities, because many businesses are there, those who are doing activity for gaining money. Certain activity performed by a business unit cannot earn profit directly through some activity are performed by business unit. For example, public garden has been developed and or maintained by some business group. Let us take one example, Alicon company. They are built a Alicon garden for general public. So this is for society purpose. They are giving benefit to society. Next one, that while some business units provide through research to improve the quality of their products, business units provide transportation facility, education facilities, and healthcare facility to the children of their employee. And you can see it everywhere. Okay, that business unit are there, those who are giving other than money, incentives other than money. For example, transportation facility, then accommodation, that is food facility, canteen facilities there, then residence facility, quarters, that they are given quarters also. So different types of facilities are given by organization to their employee, because they know employee is or employee are the most important assets for business, and that's why they are giving importance to them. Okay, next one, some business performs activities such as provide free or low cost medical treatment or medicines to their poor patients. Yes, while some business unit provide by providing financial assistance in national and international sports or culture competitions. So again, that we can see that many companies are there, those who are invest their money or those who are given their money for the sports and culture, like cultural activities, that we can see. All those are all social concept behind all those activity of a business unit. This is related to society, because that business owner is done all these things for society, and that's why we can say that this all activity is done for the society. Next one, social responsibility concept of business. Business is an integral part of society. Any social activity cannot be separated from society. Various categories of the society are contributed to develop business. Then we can see, as I told, without society you cannot image the business, because business are born in society, run in society, develop in society, and end in society. So definitely that we can say that without society, business cannot be run. Next one, a business earn income, and that income also came from the various class of the society. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the business unit to contribute certain part of their income for the society service, because every businessman, those who are earn money with the help of society, because customer is a part of society, and without customer he cannot earn money. So definitely that we can say that without society you cannot do the business. Okay, next one, therefore it is a responsibility of any business to contribute certain part of their income for the society service. Every business unit have to decide themselves to give this benefit to society or not, and if yes, then up to what extent, out of how many parts, which part that they are distributed for the society. Thus, social responsibility is a moral responsibility of the business. So it's simple that we can say that it is a part of business. Social responsibility is a part of business, that they have to provide information, that they have to provide services to the society, because with the help of society that they are on money, and that's why it's a responsibility of the people, responsibility of the businessman to provide some portion of their income for the society's benefit. That they are making hospitals, school, and garden, giving extra facilities, etc. Next one, the concept of social responsibility of company was presented first time by Mr. H.R. Bowen in 1963 at USA as his research paper. So So first time is given Mr. Who is given? Mr. H.R. Bowen. So Mr. H.R. Bowen is that those who are given in 1963 in USA. In his research paper, that they are giving importance for the social responsibility. Next one, the concept of social responsibility of the company has become top to town since then, as defined by World Business Council. For the sustainable development of a company, improvement in standard of living of employees and their families, the ethical commitment towards local communities, and ethical responsibility of the company towards society means social responsibility. So in simple term we can say that upliftment of all the people. Okay, in simple term we can say that upliftment of all the people is a part of social responsibility. We have to uplift, we have to help the people to increase their standard of living. So then we can say that it's a part of social responsibility. Okay. Next one, in wider sense, the policies made in favor of all the social responsibility to concern stakeholders of the company in a completion of program and project which force the company. So simple what they are doing, they are making many projects, they are making many policies and projects to develop the society for their industrial development, to take the decision as a part of the responsibility towards the stakeholders. Generally, social responsibility is an ethical and optional idea, but as per now Companies Act 2013, it has been made mandatory. Okay, as per the Act 2013, Companies Act 2013, it is compulsory that some portion of your profit that you have to spend for the society, you have to use for the society, for the society's welfare. Okay, you have to do work for the society. So this is the important one, this is the most important thing, that you have to do work for the society. Next one, as per Article 135 of the Company Act 2013, from 1st April 2014, company having yearly turnover more than 1,000 crore or having a net value more than 500 crore or having more than 500 crore profit any financial year will be mandatory to applicable the provision for the social responsibility. Such company have to spend at least 2% of average profit of previous 3 financial year is expenditure for the activity of social responsibility, or have the present a report showing reason for not incurring such expenditures. This is the most important paragraph. What they are doing? 3 types of company. Number 1, that is yearly turnover is 1,000 crore. Yearly turnover is more than 1,000 crore. Option number 1. Option number 2, the net value of that company is 500 crore and plus. And number 3, that is any company in any financial year, if they are more than 5 crore rupees as a profit, so out of this condition is fulfilled, they have to spend at least 2% of their profit of last 3 financial year that they have to spend for the public welfare. And if they are failed, if they are not ready to spend that money for the public welfare, definitely they have to show the reason. What is the reason that they are not spending that type of money for the social responsibility, that they have to state over there. So simple, it is not compulsory before 2013, but we can say that after 2013 and from 1st April 2014, it is compulsory for all the companies, those who having 1,000 crore rupees turnover, net value 500 crore rupees, or those 2% of their profit for the public welfare. So this is the rules. This is that we can say that code of conduct to follow by all the people. Next one. Thus, as per New Company Act, the companies added to provide provision for minimum social responsibility is mandatory from a social responsibility committee which includes social responsible 3 members from board of directors. So 3 members that they have to select for the public welfare activities. The Ministry of Law has emphasizes on companies to become socially responsible through this act. So definitely that they have to send a report to the Ministry of Law. So this is all about information regarding the social responsibility. Now that we can say that definition of social responsibility. So here that we can see that at the time of establishment and development of business unit, the service and contribution provided by the various segments or various parts, segment that is part of the society and organizations, the duties which occur the obligate them as a responsibility toward the society called the social responsibility of the business. It means that whatever part that we have to join with us in a business, in simple term we can say that it's stakeholders. So we have to do work for that stakeholders, that is called our social responsibility. Okay. Mainly the social responsibility of business can be divided into 4 levels. Number 1, financial responsibility. So here number 1, that is financial responsibility. Number 2, that is legal responsibility. So second one, that is legal responsibility. Number 3, ethical. So number 3, ethical responsibility. And number 4, that is responsibility by choice. So here that is responsibility by choice. By choice you are choosing the responsibility. So that they are divided into 4 parts, and that also that they are divided that shows in the particular triangle. So in triangle we are also learned. Okay. So number 1, 4 part is that. Okay. So first part, that is financial responsibility. So here that is financial responsibilities. Number 2, legal. So number 2, that is legal. Third one, ethical, and responsibility by choice. Okay. So that they are divided these things into main 4 parts. Okay. Financial towards owners, traders, employee. Okay. And here responsibility legal, that means related to government. Ethical, customer and society. And by choice, this is for a society. Okay. That by choice you are doing a social work for the society, that included in the responsibility by society. So this is the meaning as well as definition of social responsibility. So first part, out of that four part, first part that we have learned, that is definition of social responsibility and information regarding social responsibility. Next topic, that is social responsibility toward the various stakeholders, that we learn in our